Scorpio, before we close, I need to ask you something. What if this video wasn't just a message, but a mirror? What if the universe didn't just bring you here to listen, but to awaken? Right now, something is moving, softly but unmistakably, beneath the surface of your life. You may not see it, not with your eyes, but your soul knows. It recognizes the signs, the numbers, the timing. This wasn't chance. This was calling. And so let me ask you, what was the first number that landed in your field? For many of you, it was 23. A quiet but potent signal of spiritual realignment. This number doesn't chase fame or force change. It whispers. It gently calls you back to yourself. Not the self you perform for approval, but the version of you that trusted mystery, moved boldly, and dreamed without apology. 23 doesn't bring surface-level luck. It initiates an inner return. It asks, what part of you have you silenced to fit in? Where have you dimmed your frequency just to feel safe? Let that number settle in your chest. And as it does, I want to invite you to drop your birth date and zodiac sign in the comments below. Let's see which number echoed the loudest in your soul. Because resonance reveals readiness. Now, Scorpio, before we go further, if your heart is leaning in, if something in this message already feels like home, subscribe to Dark Scorpio. This isn't just a channel. This is a sacred space for alignment, for remembrance, and for your rise. The second number arriving in your field is 42. This is a vibration of truth speaking, but not the loud kind. This is not about shouting to be heard. It's about speaking with alignment. 42 asks you to stop diluting your words for others' comfort, to stop carrying your truth in silence while your soul aches to be expressed. There is liberation in honesty, spoken not to wound, but to release. You've felt it, haven't you? That tightness in your throat, the weight in conversations where your truth stayed trapped behind your tongue. 42 invites you to let it out, not for drama, not for applause, but because unspoken emotion eventually becomes unconscious decision. Let your voice be a bridge to your healing. Let your words create peace, not just in others, but in yourself. Now, Scorpio, if this message is stirring something in you, take a breath. Press the like button if your spirit feels seen. Let that click be a quiet yes to your own unfolding. Next, we meet 07, the number of sacred stillness. The universe doesn't always speak in noise. Sometimes it speaks in silence, and 07 is the invitation to listen. This isn't your moment to act. It's your moment to observe, to reflect, to wait for the right alignment instead of forcing the wrong outcome. Have you been craving solitude, noticing vivid dreams, feeling as though time is bending strangely? That's not coincidence. It's energetic recalibration. Hydro 7 reminds you that peace is not in the breakthrough. It's in the pause before the leap. Trust that what is meant for you will not require panic. It will arrive with clarity, not urgency. Let this number remind you, your power is not in doing. It's in knowing when not to. And then comes 16. This number doesn't tiptoe, it arrives with purpose. You know this energy well, Scorpio. You are transformation embodied. But 16 doesn't ask for subtle change. It asks for brave release, a truth-telling, soul-deep clearing of what no longer resonates, a job, a dynamic, a belief you've outgrown. What is draining you while pretending to sustain you? This isn't destruction for chaos, it's sacred renovation. Yes, it may feel like loss at first, but what you're truly losing is false stability. And what you're gaining, space, for real wealth, for true purpose, for sovereignty over your own life. Let 16 be your permission to stop fixing what's already collapsed and begin building what can stand in truth. You may feel this shift physically, tension in the chest, dreams of falling, or an urge to declutter. Don't ignore these signs. They are the echoes of your soul preparing for a lighter, truer life. And now, With that shedding behind us, 88 steps forward, bold, expansive, abundant. This is not a number that whispers. It declares, you are ready, Scorpio. Ready not just to wish for more, but to hold it. 88 brings infinite potential, but only to the one who knows their worth. You've been underestimating yourself, haven't you? Dimming your value, shrinking your power, overgiving, undercharging. That ends here. 88 says, raise your standards, not from pride, but from love. Let your walk reflect your wealth. Let your choices speak your confidence. This is not fantasy, this is framework, a structure rooted in worth. Jupiter and Saturn govern this number, fusing vision with discipline. You may feel the urge to restructure your finances, launch something new, or claim space you once hesitated to occupy. That's not impulse, it's instruction. Trust it. If your body tingles when I speak this number, that's not hype, that's alignment. And finally, Scorpio, we arrive at 33, the master number, the miracle frequency. This is not just a sign of something good, it's a sign that you've become the vessel for it. You are not surviving anymore, you are leading. You are not just manifesting, you are embodying. 33 doesn't arrive when life is easy. It arrives when your faith outweighs your fear. When you no longer ask, what do I get? But instead whisper, how can I serve? You may notice synchronicities flooding your world, numbers repeating, names echoing, conversations that feel fated. That's not your imagination, that's confirmation. 33 marks the shift from seeker to source. You're no longer proving yourself, you're expressing your truth. You are no longer praying for permission, you are walking in purpose. Let that land. So now, Scorpio, you've received all 6, 23, 42, 07, 16, 88, and 33. These aren't just digits, they are frequencies, instructions, spiritual coordinates for the next chapter of your becoming. If one number spoke louder than the rest, hold it, write it down, light a candle, repeat it like a prayer, and declare out loud, I align with the 6 numbers of prosperity and transformation. Let that be your turning point, from waiting to receiving, from hoping to becoming. Because abundance doesn't begin when the world agrees. It begins when you decide that you're done shrinking. You don't have to be perfect to prosper, you just have to be aligned. And Scorpio, alignment is your native language. It's time to speak it fluently. If this message stirred something in you, drop a comment with your birth date and zodiac sign. Let the universe know you heard it. And if you know another Scorpio waiting for a sign, send this to them. Let them feel what you felt. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Dark Scorpio, because here we don't hustle for alignment. We align, we remember, and we rise together. So speak your numbers, hold your truth, and when the blessings come, don't be surprised, be ready, because Scorpio, your time didn't just arrive, it began.